Hello, my lovely Geminis. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your October bonus reading. And this reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So whoever you're thinking about, Gemini, that is who this reading is intended for. Now, it is still a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there. I do spiritual growth, money and career, as well as love readings, and there is a link for that as well. And when you sign up over on Patreon, you guys get to ask me a free question. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Geminis. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. May they please find those who need to hear it. All right, Gemini, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. We have lost. I am not available. Friends. I know what our connection is. We are not good for each other at the bottom of the deck. This is a very specific message, guys. This one's going to be very specific. So if this does not resonate for you guys, and it probably will not resonate for most of you, okay? If it does not resonate, then go ahead and just check out your other placements. But I feel like there's somebody here who doesn't want to lose you, but does recognize that they may have to. There is something here where I feel like there's a very intense connection, physical, otherwise, like a very magnetic draw towards one another, okay? But I do feel like this person here is in a connection, okay? Maybe you are as well, but I definitely feel like they are, okay? It could be either one of you, though. Just take it how it resonates. It does feel to me that somebody here is in a commitment, okay? And they just recognize where it's just not, it's not a good idea, you know? But they can't help it. They can't help feel the draw. They can't help but feel that connection. I'm feeling like almost like the energy of you feel if you have two magnets, right? Like that pull towards one another. So I feel like they have tried to just, you know, keep things as friends, or tried to keep you, or wanted to keep you in their life as their friend, but it's not easy, right? Because of that pull. I do feel like they recognize that maybe you are for them, you know, but there's other circumstances. We're going to get more into this. So they could absolutely recognize that you guys have a very intense, you know, maybe even soul connection here. Show what's going on in this person's thoughts. Got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Especially if you guys have stopped communicating right now, if this person has tried to distance themselves, or if you have distanced yourself because of the situation, it does kind of feel like they want to reconnect. I feel like they do miss you. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, wanting to come out of the cold, having a hard time, you know, keeping themselves away from you. The 7 of Pentacles, though, they feel like they've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into, you know, their other connections. Like I said, some of them could be married. They could have finances, a business tied up together, children, that kind of energy. Because to me, I'm feeling like there's all these other like obligations and things that this person has. It's like more layers is how it feels to me. So the 7 of Pentacles, it's like they wish that they could invest into this. They want to be able to give you time, give you attention. They want to be able to be with you. I mean, they do. But there's all this other stuff. And with that lost energy, they could feel like they have lost you, or they could feel like they're at a loss of knowing what to do moving forward. Let's see what flipped over here. The 3 of Swords. I do feel like they are hurting without you. Taking a look at their heart space, I think they are hurting over the situation. I think they do know that they've hurt you as well. The High Priestess, it's hard for them to keep secrets. The 2 of Cups in the reverse. They definitely feel a disconnect with the person that they're with. You know, they feel a disconnect, but like I said, I feel like for them, they feel like there's a lot more to it. They have the High Priestess here. I feel like it's been difficult, and it could have caused problems for some of them in that connection. with all the secrets. And I feel like it's difficult for both of you to keep a secret like that as well. The Three of Swords, there's a lot of pain involved in this situation. Tell me about this. And I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you're tired of being a secret, or maybe, you know, you're tired, you know, vice versa. You know, there could be that energy as well. Like, it's painful because I feel like somebody does want more here, okay? Somebody does want more. What are the true intentions in this situation? What are this person's true intentions when it comes to Gemini? The Ace of Cups. So they have a lot of love for you. Seven of Wands, but they're trying to block it out. Or they're trying to, like, you know, yeah, that's what it feels like. They're trying to, like, block it out or stand their ground. Or King of Swords in the reverse, but it's hard for them to set boundaries with you. It's hard for them to set boundaries. It's hard for them to keep themselves away from you. And the King of Swords in reverse can be like speaking in half-truths. It's hard for them. They feel like this living a double life of this secrets or this, you know, all of that energy. It's difficult too. So it's because of that I feel like they are trying to block out how they feel. They could have just wanted you in their life because not having you in their life is too difficult for them. So with this friends energy, it's like, well, let's just try to be friends, or let's try to stay in each other's life. But I feel like that's getting very difficult too, because it's difficult for them to deny or repress or push back their feelings for you. What actions will this person be taking? Got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Fool card. Ace of Wands in the reverse. You know, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse to me can feel like something that is taking way too long. And the Fool card can be like taking that chance or that risk or freeing themselves, that leap of faith. You know, it's like that is taking way too long. Especially if they're some of them could be making promises, Gemini. Some of them could be making promises that they are going to leave, or they are going to free themselves, or they have done that in the past. You know, they have made those promises in the past. But it's like it's taking way too long. And then you got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now, like I said, the roles could be reversed. So if this is the other way around, if you're the one that's in the connection, Gemini, then I think that this person is, you know, they're going to continue to pull back their energy because they feel like it's taking too long for that to happen, for you guys to have your chance. You know, and that can be vice versa too. So just take it how it resonates. So I feel like you guys could be losing an opportunity here, or they could be losing an opportunity here because whoever's in the commitment, maybe it's both of you, you know, it's taking too long for you guys to leave, for them to leave. That's a difficult situation. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what you don't see coming in this situation, Gemini, and then some advice for you. What doesn't Gemini see coming in this situation? What doesn't Gemini see coming? Got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could start to try to give more to the connection because they can't handle the grief. They can't handle being away. King of Cups in the reverse, somebody who's not very in control over their emotions. I do feel like they could be being met. Whoever this is that's like, you know what, I'm going to try. I'm going to give more. You know, you'll see the person making the promises. It's because they don't want to feel this way. They don't want to feel like that without you. The King of Cups in the reverse, they could not be in the best control over their emotions. Maybe you're not the best control over your emotions at this time. It can also be somebody else being a little bit emotionally guarded or emotionally closed off when it comes to the situation because of the empty promises, right? What advice do we have for Gemini? Got the Eight of Wands. Three of Swords. I do feel like there's going to be a conversation coming up that could be difficult. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's going to cause... There's definitely going to be some communication between you and this person. I think you guys are really torn between... You know, I think somebody here is wanting to continue to work on this or to keep each other in their lives. Even if it is just as friends, somebody does want that here. And the other person's not sure... You know, the other person's not sure because it is painful, because it is difficult, and because there is a lot of promises, empty promises here. So, you know, I do feel like it does kind of feel like it's one of those situations where either way there's some kind of sacrifice, right? So whether you choose to no longer engage in the situation at all because it's hurting you, that does hurt. Or whether you choose to engage in the situation because you don't want to go through the hurt of moving on or being without them, that does hurt too. So it's one of those energies that we kind of have to decide. Only each person can do that for themselves. That is the beauty of things, is that only we get to decide who we allow to have access to us, who we allow into our life, but with that does come the responsibility of that as well, the accountability, that we are choosing to put ourselves in that situation because we chose to allow this person in our lives, or we chose to put ourselves in this, so it's an accountability thing, but it's also an empowering thing. It's also very empowering to realize that we are in control over that. But I'm sorry, Gemini, that it's a very difficult emotional situation, and I'm going to be sending some extra prayers up for you guys, okay? But this is what I'm seeing. These are not permanent outcomes, but it is what I'm seeing right now. I do feel like it's a very delicate situation. I feel like there's going to be a major conversation coming up between the two of you on what you guys are going to do, how you're going to move forward. So this reading could be preparing you for that conversation, so you can spend some time, really deeply reflecting on what you want to do moving forward, what's best for you. And when I'm at a space where I have a hard time making a decision, because sometimes what we want and what's the best for us are not the same thing. When I get to one of those places where I'm feeling torn, right, where maybe my head and my heart are not quite on the same page, then I try to go with what's best for me, So hopefully that helps. But that is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling personals, all of that's in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Till next time.